everyone, it's just me, and today I'm doing my video on my favourite top 6 books that I recommend to you. So they are not going to be popular books that everyone likes to read because everyone has heard about The Book Thief or The Hunger Games, so I'm deciding to do my top 6 underrated books that I enjoyed quite a bit. So some of these might be a bit more well known than what I think they are, but to me these are classed as underrated. Also, I'm Superwoman today. Awesome! So the first book would have to be Spark by Rachel Craw. I love the storyline to this book and it was done really well. So it's about a girl called Evie who is 17 years old and she is bound by DNA to her best friend. But she doesn't know that she's bound until she's 17 and she just feels this need to protect her best friend. Now, it is a decade-old experiment that went wrong and basically went through her mother that had this DNA and now she's got it. And it either leaves a person feeling the need to kill someone or feeling the extreme need to protect someone. And luckily Evie has the need to protect her best friend. So it also has her unresistible brother Jamie, who also has a DNA part in him. And it just follows their story of how she tries to protect her best friend. It has good friendships, good characters, and there is a love story in there for people who like all the romance, but it is a really good idea, the storyline of it all, which is why I really like this book. The next book for me will have to be The Messenger by Markus Zusak. So for anyone who knows me, I absolutely love Markus Zusak. He's one of my favourite authors of all time, and The Messenger is a wonderful book too. I have talked about this book already in one of my booktubing videos, but it deserves to be mentioned again because it is one of the best books I have ever read. It is about Ed Kennedy, who is a very realistic and relatable character. He has this boring, crappy life, and one day an ace turns up on his doorstep as a card with instructions to do something, and this begins his mission in the book. So that changes his life drastically, and that is pretty much what the book is about him changing things and helping people for the better. So you should read The Messenger! This next book I had to read in school, and I had the privilege of having the author as my English teacher for a few years. This book had a lot of emotions running throughout it. It is Destroying Avalon by Kate McCaffrey, and it is pretty much about a school experience of a teenage girl. So it has a lot to do with cyberbullying and bullying in general, depression, suicide. It has pretty much all those different attributes put into one book, and it is a wonderful story. So it is about a young girl called Avalon who goes to a new school, and pretty much she starts to get bullied from the very beginning. And it is her story through the year of high school with her friends that she does make and finding out the bullies and just pretty much trying to survive school. It is emotional and heartbreaking, but it is one of those books that when you read through school, it really sticks with you and it has a good meaning to it. So I would recommend it to anyone who is struggling at school or just people in school in general, but it is a good book even if you are out of school. Yeah, it deals with a lot of bullying and it has got a lot of awards for it, and it is just really well written as well. So if you're even interested in reading it, I recommend that you pick it up. The next book would have to be Slated by Teri, which is about a young girl called Kyla who has her mind erased from the government. It's also that she can get a second chance at life because it is claimed that she was a terrorist beforehand. So she moves into a new city with a new family, and basically she starts to have cracks in her mind where she has remnants of her past life. And these books are wicked. The whole series is out now, and it is one that I really enjoyed. Bird by Crystal Chan. Read this book. I absolutely adored this book from the very beginning. It is Crystal Chan's debut novel and it is amazing. I'm so excited to read other works from her because it truly is one of the best books that I have read. When I picked it up, I did not think I would like it, but I couldn't put this book down until I had finished it. Even then, I was craving for more. Bird is about a young girl called Jewel who, when she was born, her brother died on the same day, and she lives in his shadow in everyone else's eyes. That is until one day when she meets another young boy, and it is about the journey of her trying to find herself. It is a good one about family and friends and discovering yourself, and it's really beautifully written. The whole story just captured my heart, and I fell in love with it. It's got a range of diverse characters, and it's great. It literally is a book for everybody. It has everything in it. So pick it up because it's amazing. Just do it. Just read it. Just read the damn book. The last book would have to be Antigoddess by Kendare because I just love books about the Greek gods, and especially the take that this book has on them. It is just wonderful. So this book is written in a fictive perspective, and it has gods like Apollo and Athena and Hermes, and it is about all the gods because they are all dying. And there is only one person who holds the answer to survival of the gods, and that is Cassandra. But Cassandra happens to have a god that is her boyfriend, and he will do absolutely everything to stop his family from getting their hands on her. I love Kendare Blake's writing. She also wrote Anna Dressed in Blood, and that is also one of my favourite books, but I think it's a bit more common than this one. So the second one comes out soon, and I will be picking it up as soon as it is released because I just want to read this book forever. So yes, that's the last one. So these are my top 6 underrated books that I think that you should read. So thank you for watching Superwoman, that's me, talk about books today. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!